Hello everyone! CHG released a promo video for 3.24 in the shorts format. Let's take a look.
Alpha 3.24 is bringing tremendous changes to how you manage your belongings.
Am I crazy or what? This sounds like Hannah Fry. Is this Hannah Fry? Is this an AI with Hannah Fry's voice? Or is there someone else who has a voice very similar to Hannah Fry?
Your persistent hanger is now your first customizable home in the verse. Organize your cargo, keep your gear close, and jump straight into the fray. Your own space means quicker access to the things you need.
Our first customizable home in the verse should not be a hanger, it should be our home, our base. I always build bases in games like Valheim and 7 Days to Die. This is a lot of fun, but I would never call a hangar my home. This seems very strange. Yes, CHG talked about apartments and base building, but it's not in the game yet. I'm saying this for many months by now. 3.24 makes interaction with our items much harder because local inventory is gone. Instead, we have item banks which add extra steps, extra boring and tedious steps. Chris, why replace something that is not realistic but very convenient, local inventory, with something else that is not realistic either but very inconvenient? Those item banks are way too small, you would have trouble to get one helmet inside, so item banks are not adding immersion. In 3.23 we got arcadey, no fun master modes and Iron Man UI, and now in 3.24 we are getting item banks. Chris, you are annoying a huge part of your player base. We have several threads already, for example this one on Spectrum. 3.24 will kill looting. Local inventory is gone, you will have to move items you want to loot one by one, but it's much worse. For example, you have 2 guns on your back, you find a nice assault rifle, you cannot even carry this assault rifle in your hands. You would have to unequip one of the items you have on your back, and then you can equip the new assault rifle. Chris? In real life, I can take 5-10 guns and carry them by their slings into my vehicle. Not a problem. That is something that is totally impossible in Star Citizen India 12. You are making the game much more tedious, much more unfun, for no benefit, and you are not increasing immersion.
And Alpha 3.24 is just the beginning of establishing your home. Stay tuned for more at CitizenCon this year. Until then, get ready for Alpha 3.24. It's time to shape your own adventure.
And CHG is teasing base building. Remember CitizenCon 2023? Todd Peppy, who is not working for CHG anymore, talked about base building.
So with the surveyor tool, you can only build the small buildings. With a vehicle, you can build small and medium-sized buildings. With the Galaxy, you can build small to large structures. And then obviously with the Pioneer can do it all.
And I've sort of seen some online comments about, okay, well that's very cool, but when are we going to get it in the game? But one of the real reasons why we wanted to show you this CitizenCon is because we've hit an inflection point on a lot of the features, as in they're either finished or they're in polishing stage, which is why we're showing them. So everything that we've been showing you here at CitizenCon is our intention, not making 100% promise, just so everyone remembers that, to get them into Star Citizen through next year. So it's not going to be gated on having to be after Squadron 42.
Chris and CHG made a lot of promises last year at CitizenCon. So far, very little has materialized. Chris, we see nothing of an inflection point. Nothing at all. But of course, Chris already has his way out. It's not a promise. Yeah. Who thinks we are getting the first iteration of base building in 2024? Please leave a comment. I think even 2025 is very unlikely. Those display cases for armors and weapons look very nice, but they are not in a game yet, not in your hangar yet, and don't expect them anytime soon. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.